In this video, we'll show you how to set up another powerful and valuable system function within Triniteq's PowerEPOS, and you'll be amazed at how simple and straightforward it is. Access roles are important as they deliver added security to your front of house functions. By allowing only pre-approved users to access certain buttons and functions through access roles, you decide who should have access to view, change, or process actions such as applying discounts or processing voids and error corrects. As new users are added to PowerEPOS, we apply an access role to their profile, which controls how they can use the front of house system. In this tutorial, we use a hospitality venue as an example, but it's important to note that access roles are just as important in retail situations and are set up and used in the same way. So let's kick off this tutorial by choosing users from the management console. In the users module, we can see access roles on the left-hand side of the screen. The number located top right of each tile identifies how many users have been allocated to this access role. And by clicking on each tile, we can see the users assigned to each role on the right. To create a new access role, we choose the New button on the left under Access Roles. The New button in the center of the control panel under All Users enables us to create a new user, so make sure you select the button from the left. Now we've opened the Access Roles window. So firstly, we add a name for our new access role. We are setting up a new business, so we need to set up the permissions for a manager. After adding the name, we select the Flags tile, which presents a list of actions which can be enabled or disabled by checking the boxes. These actions control what the user assigned to this access role can do and can't do in the POS. The manager will have access to all actions, so we can check the Select All checkbox to enable all actions. If we were setting up access roles for employees, such as floor staff, we would restrict access to many of these actions by checking the Deselect All checkbox, and then selecting only the actions that this access role is permitted to do, such as can make payments and can open orders. Next, we select the Adjustments tile, where we can view all the price adjustments that we have previously created in the system. You can learn how to do this by watching our tutorial, Setting Up Price Adjustments. Within access roles, we have the ability to approve the adjustments that this access role can apply. For our manager, we'll enable all adjustments. But for an adjustment such as the 10% staff discount, which requires a manager's authorization, we would uncheck this box for floor staff. This means that if a user with the floor staff access role tries to apply this adjustment, Triniteq's PowerEPOS will ask for the manager's PIN to authorize the discount. And finally, we select Corrections, which is similar to the previous section. Corrections control how items and transactions can be corrected in the system. The corrections in this list are populated by default, and you can set up further correction through correction types. We will give our manager access role permission to apply all corrections, but again, if we were creating an access role for floor staff, we could restrict the corrections these staff could apply by deselecting the relevant box. Once our access roles are set up, we move down to the control panel and hit Save, and we see our new access role for manager in a tile on the left-hand side of the users module. As with all changes to Triniteq's PowerEPOS system, we need to publish our changes to make them available at our POS in our venue. We close the users module, hit the Publish button top right of the screen, and select the changes we want to publish by checking the corresponding boxes. As we have multiple outlets, when we hit Publish, we are also prompted to select the outlets the changes should publish to. Our access roles should be available for all our Australian venues. So we'll check the box for Australia, hit Select, and OK once complete. Now the Access Role Manager is available to add users to. And you can learn how to create new users by watching our tutorial, Creating Users.